I tell you what, I've been around you for a while, um, but I've never seen this level of excitement from you.
Well, and Mr. Parker, like I said, basically I've been over here for a while, and every once in a while you have to take a little time off, but then you don't lose what you have, and you want to come back. And when you come back, it was a perfect timing. With that perfect timing, it's just shown nothing but growth. The partnerships that have been sticking with me for these last several years, like I said, I'm doing it for all of them, so we can just go ahead and just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. I can't hear you, Mr. Parker.
We'll take a quick break. We got about 4 minutes before we launch. We'll let
I-
Fernando come back with some music to
Okay,
entertain our
good.
guests, and then we'll come on once we get to the top of the hour.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Fernando Ramirez, I tell you what, the platform is still loading up. People are still coming. I'd like to give it another minute so that we can get everyone on because we don't want anyone to miss out on this. Gail Starks, it's so good to see you this evening. How you doing? Jameson Rowe, glad to have you. Daryl Starks, it's been a while, my friend. It's good to see you. We're here for a great purpose. All of you know this young man. If you don't know him, you will know him before we finish tonight. So I'm excited to be here with you to present what I consider to be the greatest opportunity that exists on planet Earth. But not only that, to be able to be a part of the relaunch of this young man's business. He's been around this thing for some time, but this level of enthusiasm and excitement that I'm seeing recently, it's just come out of nowhere. And I'm so proud of him, so excited for him. And we're here to support him. You're going to see a lot of people from around the country, Mr. Greer, that are here to support you and encourage you and just root for you because we want you to win. And I think you've got a commitment to help others win as well. So that's what brings you here. We're 47 strong right now, guys. Let's launch at number 50, okay? Let's get three more people. Send out those last minute texts, make those last minute phone calls. Let's truly make this a night to remember. Listen, if you see it and hearing this for the first time, I strongly suggest you grab a pencil and a paper. You're going to want to take some notes. We're going to circle back at the end of the presentation and we're going to answer your questions because we don't wait to leave this platform tonight without having a full understanding of what you've seen and heard. Pastor Ojeda, welcome to the platform. It's the second time I've seen you. It's such an honor, ma'am. So thank you for being here. Fernando, we've got a few more people in the waiting room. I said 50. Richard, we're at 51. So let's get on with it. Guys, it is Sunday night, 8 p.m., and we're excited to be here to share in the relaunch of Mr. Richard's business. What a level of commitment that he's made, the lives that he's touched, the difference that he's made. He travels all over the country and has an opportunity to share this with so many people. And the growth of his organization just recently has shown that he is reaching people, he's touching people, he's making a difference, he's making an impact, he's building an incredible team. But Richard, once again, welcome, sir, and congratulations.
Thank you, sir, Doc. Thank you very much, Dr. Parker. Nervous, but
Absolutely.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's an honor, sir. You and I have known each other for quite some time. We've had a chance to work together on various projects, but this one brings us even closer. And I'm so honored that you chose me to be a part of this with you tonight to present the opportunity. But Richard, before we start, I know people want to hear from you, and they, like me, want to know what is it about MWR that drew you to it, and why this new level of excitement that we're all seeing from you.
Well, what really got me involved with this is that, like I said, I've been in this market for a long time. I mean, over 50 plus years, folks. And I did all the products, this product, that product, that product. But when I was introduced to MWR and I saw that it was a not so much, we can't say educational, but I saw that it was a way that we could expose and share to people that, hey, we're not supposed to be working for dollars. Dollars are supposed to be working for us. And then, like I said, I reached out to a few of my senior friends and they took hold. And like I said, a lot of us have been together for the last 7 years over here. And then when this silver came about, like I said, at my age and at seniors, I'm a senior on the move person. I'm 78 years old. I just want everybody to know that. So we never stop learning. We never stop growing. And I just want folks to know that when that silver came out, I went and bought me some silver. Never had I ever been able to experience anything like this. So I'm just trying to get the word out to everyone that what MWR has to. I'm giving a presentation. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dr. Parker. I'm sorry.
No,
I tell you, I'm
listen.
excited. I'm really enjoying
Listen,
this.
stay excited, man. Listen, get excited or stay broke forever. But what I want you mentioned something that stood out that I really want to try to kind of come back to. Seniors on the Move. That is your organization. For as long as I've known you, that's what you've promoted. That's what you've led with. What is Seniors on the Move?
Seniors on the move really it's just not geared, well, it is geared towards seniors. It's the individuals that have retired, the individuals that feel like, okay, what else can I do, I'm not done yet, or individuals that get into a rut. We like to bring them out of that rut to say, hey, we are the foundation of this move, because like I said, we are the generation that brought in the baby boom. We're the baby boomers. And long story short, but now I'm working on them future seniors, because like I say, seniors are going to always be around, always be around. So seniors on the move is just a group that where if you have somebody that you need some help with, if you have a senior that needs training with, We are trying to get a group together that way they can come to us, we can help them do what they need to do, get whatever program they want to get on with MWR. So basically, the group is 65 and older, but like I said, I'm pulling in some future seniors, 25, 30, 35.
I love that, sir. 65. I'm almost there, my friend. Hey, but listen, I'm excited. You've done some incredible things with that organization. Again, since I've known you, you've promoted it, and we got clarity now on what it represents, who it represents. And guys, again, if you're seniors and you need help, this organization is being built for you, and that's why we're so proud of Richard. But Richard, before we start, I know you've got a lot of guests on the line tonight. If you want to just welcome them, and then we'll get started with the presentation.
Yes, I just like to take time to, welcome everybody. I did me a blast today, so I just want to welcome all those folks that are here. Thank you for coming out to support this cause. Thank you for being introduced to MWR. And about time when Dr. Parker gets finished, hopefully you have made a conscious decision to realize I'm a senior, I'm not a senior, whatever I am, that, hey, this is a program for everyone. And I just need to say this real quick, Dr. Parker. It's a partnership and family seniors of the move. It's just not me. It's a whole group of us.
And I've had a chance to meet several of those individuals, and I'm so excited to be a part of this organization with you. So, Richard, with that being said, we're in PowerPoint mode. We're going to go ahead and launch this great opportunity. Guys, once again, if you're seeing and hearing this for the first time, grab a pencil and paper. We'll circle back at the end of the presentation because we don't want you to leave this platform tonight without having a full understanding of what you've seen and heard. Why is Richard so excited? Why are so many others across the country so excited? Why are there so many seniors excited? Because of this opportunity called MWR. MWR stands for Make Wealth Real. Guys, this is where lifestyle and legacy connect. See, we're the only lifestyle and legacy company of its kind. Now, we're on a mission, much like Richard and his team, we're on a mission. What's that mission? To create time freedom and financial independence. See, we want to create more financial independent families than any other company in history. Now, if you're on board with that, put something in the chat, a thumbs up or something if you want to be a part of that, because I surely do. Think about it. Faster, safer, and smarter wealth creation is what we bring to the table. Revolutionary systems, strategies, and experts that build your wealth without you working any harder. Now, Richard, I like that whole idea of not working any harder. Why are we so confident in what we speak about tonight? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we've cracked the code. See, at MWR, we created a simple, proven way to fast track time freedom and financial independence in months or years instead of decades. How many people do you know right now, speaking of seniors, that are in their late 60s, 70s, and still going to a job? Not because they want to, but because they absolutely have to. We say enough is enough. We've got the keys. Passive and residual income is how we're going to do it. Let's talk about the power of passive and residual income. See, this is the ability to make money while you sleep. I'm loving that. Or play, or even spend time with the ones that you love. We want to be free, ladies and gentlemen. We want time freedom, and this opportunity is going to offer us that in two different ways. Passive income. See, this is you earning monthly income from assets and investments that you don't have to work for. Richard mentioned it earlier, putting your money to work for you. That's what we're taking the lead with, and that's what we do. But residual income is available to you as well. This is continuous daily, weekly, monthly income generated by you or a team's one-time effort. Guys, so you're not in this alone. So MWR provides the best of both worlds. Guys, we know that membership has its privileges, right? This is your all access pass. MWR's Lifestyle and Legacy membership by invitation only now. The only way that you can get involved in this opportunity is that you've got to be invited by someone. See, it's exclusive, but it's also going to give you exclusive access to one of a kind savings and wealth building strategies, unlimited financial advice on demand, as well as financial experts that are going to do the work for you. Let me introduce to you the next level of MWR, what people are so excited about with the introduction of our exclusive silver rental program. Unheard of. Why? Because it's America's first and only. Nobody else has ever done it. This is precious metals platform that produces passive monthly income, guys. 3 easy steps: click to buy, click to earn, and click to get paid system. It's just that simple. It was, listen, many say, well, it'll never work because it's never been done before. I beg to differ. It has been done here right now, and all of us on this platform tonight that are already a part of MWR is taking full advantage of it. See, no more waiting for returns. At MWR, silver is way more than just appreciating asset or a safe haven to store wealth. Many of us have heard of gold and silver, precious metals. You buy them, you take advantage of the appreciation, but never in the history of this country has there been a platform created that the average everyday person can access and get a passive monthly income from these returns. See, it's a passive monthly income producing machine. That's what it's become. Without the risk, the headaches, or special skills needed to participate in things like crypto, forex, stocks, or even real estate for that matter. We've leveled the playing field, guys. This goes beyond appreciation. See, we make precious metals work for you. You've always heard us at MWR talk about putting your money to work for you. You have an opportunity now to put your precious metals to work for you, creating a passive income, earning 12 to 24% annualized ROI, return on investment. Guys, that's 1 to 2% monthly on your MWR Silver portfolio. Now, I'm asking you this question. Does your bank pay you 1 to 2% on any of the money that you've got in there? Absolutely not. We know the answer already. But we're going to also benefit from appreciation of these assets all at the same time, but only through MWR's exclusive rental agreement program. It doesn't happen anywhere else, guys, but here. Now, past performance doesn't guarantee future results, but the results that we're getting are pretty exciting. So now, Richard, many would say, well, Gerald, I love the concept, love the idea, would love to begin to invest in silver to get a passive monthly income, but I don't have the funds to do it. We say no problem. Why? Because we're going to provide you with 3 comprehensive solutions to fund your precious metals portfolio without you using your existing income. Keep your money in your pocket. So what are these 3 ways? Let's go to the first one, reclaim. What are we talking about here? We're talking about putting money back into your pocket. You earned it. Stop giving it away to big business, banks, and you know all these other entities that find a way to pull money away from us. See, our experts are going to do the work for you. We're going to help you keep more of the money that you make. Now, the second option is to build. This opportunity allows you to make more money by simply referring others. That's all you've got to do. Share the concept. You don't have to be an expert in any of these areas, but now we talk about leverage. See, our business funding experts are going to give you a guaranteed access to the bank's money. Now, what are we used to doing? Always giving the bank our money. Now we're going to use the bank's money to take our lives to a different level. So let's break these things down. Solution number 1, we talk about reclaiming as much as 700 first week out, $700 a month within weeks, and $2,000 a month over long term. Think about the ability to put an additional $2,000 a month back into your pocket from your existing finances. Again, how do we do it? Our experts are going to do the work for you. We're going to start with reducing your taxes, enhancing your credit scores, eliminating your debt, negotiating your bills, save money on your cell phone, internet, cable, satellite, and even provide you savings on your daily purchases with the MWR rewards. Guys, we've got this thing figured out. The playing field has been made even. The same tools and systems that wealthy people have always had access to, you and I now have that same access. Let's go to solution number 2. We're talking about building now. Building a residual income through MWR's luxury residual pay plan, paying us anywhere between $5 to as much as $15,000 a day. You pick your number. With as few as 12 members on your team, you're making $600 a month. 36 to as many as 90 members on your team pays you $1,500 to as much as $3,000 a month. At this point, I think we've got somebody's attention because 36 people to make $1,500 a month when we know the average Social Security check for any individual who's worked 30 or 40 years in these United States is only hovering around $1,500, $1,600 a month. We've got people doing this in a matter of 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. But let's look at what it looks like when you've got 480 members a part of your team, on your team. You don't have to sponsor the 480. The way we've laid this out, you sponsor 3 and teach those 3 to do the same thing and teach that process over and over again. 480 members get you a 6-figure residual income. What does it look like when 6,000 members join your organization? Well over $1 million a year. This is the most aggressive compensation plan in the history of this industry, guys. There's nobody else that has put this much money on the table with as few people required to hit these thresholds. I mean, this is amazing. 6,000 people. It wouldn't matter to me if it took you 10 years to get 6,000 people on your team. You're well over $1 million a year. The question is it worth it? I say yes. You know, this is the power of team leverage. Not only that, this is immediate income. The CEO and founder of MWR always said, right now money for right now bills. Guys, we got the chance of a lifetime. Now let's go to solution number three. This is leverage. We talk about condensing time frames. We're talking about closing the gap. All right, speeding the process up to get us to the point that we live the life that we desire to live. See, the wealthy use the bank's money to accelerate their success. Now you and I can do the exact same thing. Recognized by Forbes, Inc. 5000, Entrepreneur Magazine, and a host of other publications, MWR Funnel 360 offers you and me a minimum of $50,000 in ongoing unsecured business funding guaranteed. I'll say it again, guaranteed. See, this is risk-free funding for you and I. No personal credit required, no collateral, no personal guarantees even required. Guys, we have got the leverage that we've always sought. Again, the playing field has been made even through the process that MWR brings to the table. Now, we believe this is the most comprehensive financial platform ever developed and ever offered to the general public. Why? Because we have the ability to help you reclaim from $700 to as much as $2,000 a month. This is the average member savings back into your pocket. We're going to position you to build additional income, right? Another stream from $5 a day to as much as $15,000 a day in the residual income. And then we talk about leverage, $50,000 guaranteed business funding. What happens next? We buy and repeat, right? Silver assets that can appreciate and pay you passive monthly income. Now, we've just given you everything you need to build wealth without using your existing income. I've never seen anything like it, but this is how you make wealth real faster, safer, and smarter, guys. We've got this thing locked in. Now, we're here tonight on behalf of myself. I'm asking you to consider this on behalf of Richard, all of his guests. Join us. Be a part of this community with us. Now, getting started is quite easy. The Lifestyle Legacy membership, if that's your focus, your cost is $149.97 per month. No contract to sign, no setup fee, spouse included. But let's break this down. What does that membership include? A suite of services, CPAs, financial planners, enrolled agents, credit restoration experts, debt elimination experts, investment consultant, a bill shredder component. The list is long, guys. Listen, when we know the average cost of a good CPA or financial planner in any city in America is going to be $200 to $300 an hour. Now, I've always said this. We've not been locked out of this process of gaining wealth. We've been priced out of the process. How many of us, by show of hands, can afford to pay $200 to $300 an hour to surround yourself with these experts to learn this money game? Because it is a game being played. We don't know the rules. We can't even get in the game, most of us, until now. $149.97 equates to be about the price of a cup of coffee a day. That's going to give you full access to the same tools, assistants, and experts that wealthy people have always had. Now, here's the second option. MWR business owner along with the membership, right? So you're getting the best of both worlds, but that business membership is going to give you the opportunity to create multiple streams of income within that revenue sharing program that I shared with you. Now, what is the cost? An additional $100, $249.97. But let's stop right there because it is not midnight. So tonight at midnight, we offer a $100 off of that initial business funding. Take that away. It's only going to cost you $149.97. That business startup that we added to it that brings it to $249, the CEO and founder, the most generous man I've ever met in my entire life, has given us until midnight tonight to get people enrolled in the program for only $149.97, and you get all of this, guys, every bit of it. Now, your ongoing expense is $149.97. Let's just call that your business expense. But let me show you what this $249.97 investment does for you. One, it puts you in business with the fastest growing financial strategies company in the country. That's MWR. Two, it puts you and I in the middle of a multi-trillion-dollar a year industry. Guys, that's financial services. Listen, you have the ability now to bring to the table the solution to the problem that 98% of the people in the country are facing. The issue is finance. It always has been. And you and I don't have to be the experts in any of these areas. Think about the number of people that we know that need one or all of these services. But think about the number of people that we know that are looking for an investment vehicle that will position them to win at the end of the day. So now, here's where we'll get real serious because we're going to ask ourselves some questions. You answer these on your own, all right? So question one, can what I'm doing right now outperform MWR's wealth plan without putting my money at risk? Based on what you've just seen, answer the question, yes or no. Question two, if I keep doing the same thing, Yeah, I heard a guy say once, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and get the same results, then something's wrong, right? So something's got to change at some point. So the question is, if I keep doing the same thing, is time and financial freedom even possible in 5 years or less? What's your plan right now? Is it going to get you where you need to be in 5 years or less? If the answer is no to either of these questions, your decision is already made. We're going to give you a viable plan, a proven, predictable way to achieve your dreams. And speaking of dreams, your lifestyle dream is waiting for you. Your dream lifestyle is waiting for you. We say get started today. Now, the person that invited you, Richard, and many others who are here, they're ready to help you. We say don't delay. Let us not procrastinate or drag our feet. The clock runs out at midnight tonight. So lost income, appreciation, and savings can never be regained. We know that. We say unlock your full potential. Start living the lifestyle that you want now without limits. Start living the lifestyle that you deserve, that God has positioned you to have so that you can make the impact and make the difference. And I'll say this, if not MWR, then what? And if not now, then when? So it is time now for us to move forward. We've been given a gift here, ladies and gentlemen, an opportunity of a lifetime. So, on behalf of myself, the entire MWR family, let me be the first to welcome you to Make Wealth Real. This is where lifestyle and legacy connect. So, Richard, listen, just that fast, the presentation is over, sir. I'm going to stop the screen share. We're going to come out to the field. And again, we want to get any questions answered that you've got. We don't want you to leave this platform tonight without having full understanding of what you've seen and heard. Sir, I pray that I've done you justice by presenting on your behalf tonight. But guys, this is an exciting time. And Fernando is working the background for us. We may very well have a special guest. And if that guest is with us, Fernando, just let me know. And we'll bring them on before we begin to take any questions. Or if he's not there yet, let us go ahead and open it up for any questions that.
Yes, yes, he is Dr. G.W. Parker. He's right here. What a privilege.
Hey, Richard. Now I don't know. It's I call it favor, I guess. But ladies and gentlemen, for the first time of any Sunday night launch that we've done, and Fernando, how long have we been launching businesses?
Quite some time. It's been a few years already.
Few years. We've never had the privilege and the honor to have on this platform with us the CEO and founder of this incredible concept, MWR, Richard's good friend and my good friend, Mr. Brian T. House. Are you there, sir?
Hey, buddy, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Loud
sir.
and clear, man. It's so good to see you. This is incredible, man. Welcome, taking time away from your family on a Sunday night to be with us. But look at these numbers, Brian. This is a Sunday night launch. And this is due to the level of excitement that Richard has shown, and he's got every right to be excited. I'm excited. Everybody excited. There's a movement happening right now with MWR. I mean, things are happening right before people's eyes. And this whole silver concept, this rental platform, once again, folks, I want you to understand that this is history. This has never been done. And you and I are a part of that. And thanks to this gentleman that you see right now. Brian, once again, welcome, sir.
Hey, thank you, Gerald. I appreciate it. And I want to say congratulations to Richard, obviously. And I see a bunch of amazing people on here that I know I'm going to get in trouble. I know Len and Herschel Gibbs are on here. Amazing people. Gail Starks. I'm sure Deborah Holmes is on here. I'm going to get in trouble for mentioning names. So, because I'm going to leave people out. But listen, Gerald's right, guys. We have something really special here, and I'm extremely excited. We're an 8-year-old, multi-million-dollar debt-free company, and I can tell you, we've done some amazing things over the last 8 years. We've changed tens of thousands of people's lives in the last 8 years. But what we've just went into with this precious metals platform is so unique. And it's never been done before. I look at it like we've made it now to where the average person can win like the wealthy without already having to be wealthy. Okay, that's what we've done. We've kind of brought, Wall Street to Main Street, so to speak. Because when I tell you what we're doing is unique, I want you to realize being able to rent silver or precious metals and be able to earn a monthly return off of it. Not just any type of monthly return, but 1 to 2% per month, 12 to 24% annually. I don't know where else you can get that without putting your money at massive risk. without having to have some type of special skills needed, or without the headaches associated with so many other investment or savings vehicles out there. I like real estate, but I will tell you, I'm converting a lot of real estate to precious metals because I can make more. I have no headaches. I don't have to deal with tenants and toilets, which many of you are familiar with if you've ever dealt with real estate. So, and I can do better financially. But for us to take something that was only available to institutions, I'm talking about companies or hedge funds that had tens of millions of dollars, and make it to where now you and I and everybody in MWR can participate in that and be able to earn these incredible returns without, again, the risk, the headaches, or the special skills needed. It excites me. It excites me because I know there are two things, and these have always been my hot buttons. This is my fourth multi-million-dollar debt-free company I've built. Okay. And I will tell you this, I learned a long time ago, time and financial freedom only happens if you have a residual income or a passive income. And the best of that comes when you have both. MWR provides the best of both, a residual and passive income. The ability to do work one time and get paid over and over and over again on it month after month. And then the ability to take and buy income producing assets that pay you month after month after month without having to work for it. That's what creates time and financial freedom. I've never seen, and I don't want to say that it doesn't take work, okay? But I've never seen an easier way to make that happen. I've never seen a more, a simpler process in order to make that happen. And I've never seen a way to do it without you having to dig into your existing income. The fact that MWR provides you with experts that are going to help you keep more of the money you make, an opportunity that's going to allow you to be able to earn even more on a residual basis, and access to the bank's money to be able to fund all of this. You didn't have to do anything other than share this with a few other people. And that's what's happened tonight. That's why you see there's 100 people on this thing right now. And tonight is the end of our promotion. We've got 2 promotions running, and Gerald went through those. But I will tell you this, if you're a guest looking at this for the first time, take the leap. Take the leap. There's nothing to be scared of here. You can't put your money at risk. If we don't help you keep more of the money you make, we'll just give you your money back. Okay? How's that? So there's no risk to you to try it, because I will tell you, it will be the best decision you've ever made in your life. And it's not because I'm the CEO. Okay? You got incredible leaders like Fernando Ramirez and Dr. G.W. Parker, and oh my gosh, Richard Greer, all these amazing people, Lynn and Herschel Gibbs, who have just a plethora of knowledge in this business and have built massive organizations that can teach you and help you do the same thing. But the thing I love the most about this is every single one of you can do it. You don't have to be somebody that is overly educated. You don't have to be somebody that is the most popular in your high school class. You don't have to be any of those things. You just have to be honest. You have to be willing to be able to share this message with other people. And I promise you, you don't have to sell it. It's good enough that it sells itself. You just have to share it. So with that, Gerald, I didn't want to take up that much time even, but I appreciate the opportunity to be on here. I definitely wanted to support Richard Greer and you and everyone else. And guys, I'm going to let you know one thing about these 2 gentlemen. And I don't want to get all mushy or sappy on this, okay? But I'm just going to say this. One, Gerald Parker, he and I go back over almost 20 years, Gerald. And Gerald is, whether he realizes it or not, he's probably my best friend in life, okay? So blessed to have him as a friend. And but I love him to death. So that's one thing. The other thing is that Richard Greer and Gerald Parker, along with Adamo Tolson, when one of the biggest challenges happened in my life, okay, the most stressful times of my life, I lost my 29-year-old daughter, okay, about almost 3 years ago now. And these gentlemen flew in to be at my daughter's funeral, okay, and their family too. Said I wasn't going to get mushy about this, Gerald, but I want you to know that's the type of people you're dealing with. That's the type of community you get to be part of. And what I love about this company is the unity inside of MWR. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen in business. There are no egos in this company. Everybody just wants to help everybody win. And I don't know about you, but that's the type of family I want to be around. And so with that, Gerald, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to turn it back over to you, buddy.
No, listen, man, know that we love you truly. This is family, as Brian has said, and we do want everybody to win. You hear us talk about freedom all the time in MWR, but Fernando Ramirez and all the others that have joined us, as well as Richard and all the others on his team, our commitment is to each other, right? We are not leaving this thing until everybody wins. We're not giving up on this until everybody wins. And that's the kind of commitment that we've all made, and we're leaving nobody behind. So if you're serious about really wanting to kind of take your life to a different level, create the lifestyle that you dream of, we have the ability to do it. If you're like me, all I've ever needed, Brian, and you've heard me say this, was a vehicle, a way to do it, right? Lord, I want it so bad, Lord. I know that you desire me to have these things, but how am I going to do it? MWR shows up and becomes that vehicle for me. And I've always said this, for me, MW, and this has been my approach from day one, MWR is the vehicle that I use to generate the level of income that I need to get on with the work that he's called me to do. Guys, treat it any way you want to. It is the greatest opportunity that exists on the planet. But Brian, before you leave us, I want also our audience to understand, when we talk about dealing with you, me, Richard, Fernando, but outside of that, who we're dealing with as it relates to David Wren, his position in all this, being the first minority owner of a depository in the world, much less the U.S., the only second depository in the state of Texas, and the state of Texas being the other one. And then who helps make all of this happen as far as managing this operation with Jay Stryker and their history. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm just going to say this, guys. I like to stand on our credibility. 8-year multi-million-dollar debt-free company. But if you understood the credibility behind the platform that we're running here, you've got Jay Stryker Global, 115-year-old asset management company, one of the original founders of the New York Stock Exchange. This is an asset management company that's made it through the Depression. It's made it through the dot-com crisis. It's made it through the mortgage crisis and everything in between. And they're still standing. I don't know about you, but that's the company I want managing my money. And in this case, managing our silver rental agreements. So that's a big deal. With over $1 billion in contracts already secured for our members' rental agreements, which I think is amazing. And with plenty more as we, outpace that $1 billion. All right. But then you've got David Wren, who is the first owns the first privately Black-owned precious metals depository in the world. Okay. And only the second in the state of Texas, second privately owned depository in the state of Texas in Dallas. Okay. But 20 plus years of experience. He is literally the premier precious metals expert in the industry. I've spoken to a bunch in my 35 years of being in finance and business, never seen anyone as knowledgeable as this man. And what he's managed to put together with Jay Stryker Global, what excites me the most is that they could have just limited this and said, we're just going to do it with institutions. But because of David and Jaleel and the people with Jay Stryker, they love the concept of being able to make it to where now average people could win just like the wealthy without having to be wealthy, to where you could actually become wealthy. You could build your way to wealth with 1 ounce at a time instead of having to have tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars to even get in the game. Okay. And I don't know about you guys, but that excites me. So just a ton of credibility behind it, Gerald.
Absolutely, sir. That's strong as thunder. Honestly, guys, we're sitting in the catbird seat. This is truly the chance of a lifetime. And Brian, the other thing that really excites me about is that, people are looking always for instant gratification, right? So I can go to my back office right now and buy 1 ounce of silver. I can do my contract and I can see the money right there. I know what I'm going to make per ounce. I know what that equals in 30 days. I know what that payout looks like in a quarter. So this is real, guys. And I'm telling you, the thing that really has got so many people excited because they can see it immediately.
And they can add to it, Gerald, every month. That's the great thing about it. Like you enter into a rental agreement this month and you're getting paid on what you had in that rental agreement this month. But you add to that and then you enter into another rental agreement or you redo your rental agreement basically. And now you're including the metals you purchased from this month in next month's rental agreement. So you're not locked in with just what you got when you started and have to wait it out 12 months and save and then put a bunch in at one time. They've allowed us to do something that is unprecedented, and that is for our members to accumulate precious metals and earn as they accumulate instead of waiting until a contract ends. And I don't know how else to explain that, but
listen, I think the street term is called stacking, and
that's it. Yeah,
that's
right.
exactly what we're doing. This is exciting. I had Thanksgiving dinner with my grandson a few days ago, and he said, "Hey, Papa, what are you doing now?" I said, "I'm stacking metals, baby. I'm stacking metals. That's what I'm doing. I'm setting you up. You're gonna be looking real good." So this is an exciting time, But listen, I wanted to tell you this, and I'll let Richard speak or Fernando, or whomever else. I had an opportunity at the church today to meet with a gentleman that I've shown this opportunity to multiple times. And now I've introduced him to the whole concept of silver and what we're doing with the rental program and how you can make a passive income. Now, he was as shocked as I was the first time I heard it months ago because it had never been done. So I'm saying to him, it's real. I'm doing it. There are tens of thousands of people across the country doing it. MWR is taking the lead. And if you want a piece of this, because he boasts he's a corporate guy, makes a great deal of money, and he boasts quite a bit about the income that he's generating. So my question to him before I left in the day, that income that you're generating, John was his name, can you make that money while you sleep? And his answer was no. I said, I'm doing the exact opposite. I'm going to go home tonight. I'm going to lay my head down. God wakes me up the next morning and I've made money. I said, that's the difference of what you're doing and what I'm doing. Now, you're going to have to continue to do that until the day you die. I'm off the merry-go-round real soon as we continue to stack this silver. So that's the difference, guys.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
I love it, Gerald. You're absolutely right. So it's incredible. I see some incredible. There's some stories on here, Gerald, that it's like Randy Christensen. I look at him and I deal with real estate, and like I said, I'm selling off real estate to buy silver now, but I look at Randy and he's got, and Randy, I hope you don't mind me sharing this. Matter of fact, give me a thumbs up or something if you don't mind me sharing this. But I just want to share something with everybody real quick that I think kind of drives this home. If you don't mind me sharing your story, Randy, where are you at? I lost you. Unmute yourself and tell me if it's okay, Randy.
It's okay, Brian.
Okay, thanks, buddy. Well, I'm going to share, and I could have let Randy share it, but I'm going to abbreviate it real quick for Randy because I don't want to keep everybody on here forever. Not that Randy would, but Randy bought almost $100,000 worth of precious metals. That's earning him approximately $1,200 a month. Okay, $100,000, $1,200 a month. That is a 12% return right now on his money. Okay, here's what I want you to know. If I took that same $100,000 and I bought a piece of rental property where I live, that rental property would probably rent out at about $850 a month. So he's already got me there. Okay, he's making $1,200. I would have made $850 on rent. Okay, if I paid cash and I didn't have a loan payment, just like he did with silver. Now, that's a big difference. That's $350 a month, Gerald, right there, profit. But what Randy doesn't have that I do have with real estate is I've got property taxes, I've got insurance, I've got tenants, I've got toilets, I've got maintenance, I've got all kinds of headaches that go along with it. I also have to have a special skill set to do real estate, and I have to be educated and knowledgeable about it because you can get burnt on real estate just as quick as you can make a profit. Okay. People don't like to tell you that, but it's true. You can lose money on real estate. Okay. But by the time I'm done, my $850 turns into about $500 a month compared to Randy's $1,200 a month. Okay. I don't know about you. And what has been the number one wealth building strategy for generations? What has been the number one? Asset accumulation with monthly cash flowing assets. What has been the number one for generations? It's been real estate.
Yeah.
And we're killing it. We are kicking real estate's butt. And that's not anything bad against people that are in real estate. But you know what? If there's something better, sometimes you may need to look at it. Okay. And that's what I did. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is because I can tell you right now, the money I have and the money that I am converting from real estate is going into precious metal rental agreements. Okay. That's just me. Not a financial advisor. We have plenty of them at MWR. Feel free to ask them what they think. But I'm just, if it's me and what I'm doing, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I am like, when it comes to this precious metals program, I'm not just the CEO of the company. You know, I'm a customer. I feel like I'm doing a hair club for men commercial, Gerald, you know.
You bought the company, you liked it so much.
Yeah, I liked it so much, I decided to do it myself. You know, so I'm a participant, not somebody that's just pitching it. Okay. Hope that helps. So, but go ahead, Gerald.
No, we thank you for your visionary leadership, sir. Seriously. And I tell everybody that when we first talked about this concept, just the idea kind of had me, you know, a little shaken because I had never seen it before. And that's why I didn't understand it. I'd never seen it before. But once I figured it out with your help, I turned the corner and I got this thing now. And it makes so much sense. And then the best part of what we're doing, Brian, is that we've leveled the playing field. We've given, you spoke on it earlier, the average everyday person a chance. I mean, the first young man that I plugged into the program works a job, has no real retirement plan in place, got hooked on the concept of silver and getting a return. And he's committed to buying, you know, 10 to 12 ounces every 2 weeks. I've sat down with him. We figured the numbers. Every time he gets paid, he's going to buy it. But this guy's in his late 20s. What does it look like for him 10 years from today, 15 years from today, 20 years from today, if he keeps that pace up, which I know he will?
Yeah, Gerald, you talk 10, 15, 20 years. Those are numbers I don't even want to think about because I can tell you right now, everybody on here in 5 years or less, you can be set for life. And I can show everyone on here that has our leverage illustrator can show you how by taking and utilizing our experts, our opportunity, and the bank's money to be able to fund your passive income, how you can create a residual and a passive income that literally will set you free in months or years, not decades. Okay. That's what we're talking about. Who wants to work the next 10, 15, or 20 years? Get it done in 2, 3, or 5 or less, and then turn around and enjoy the rest of your LIFE instead of being, you know, constantly tied to a job. And nothing wrong with jobs, guys. We all have to do what we have to do until we can do what we want to do. Okay. But don't shortcut yourself or cut yourself short. I mean, don't settle. You don't have to anymore. You don't have to. It's at your fingertips.
Absolutely. Well, Brian, listen, thank you so much for your visionary leadership. Thank you for the opportunity to share all of this with us. And again, guys, I've never met a man that's so compassionate about the well-being of others. is willing to reach back and to help the average everyday person win. I don't see anybody else standing up, no other CEOs across the country with multi-million-dollar year companies reaching back saying, hey, let me show you how to win. We're going to lay out the game plan, give you a roadmap, provide you with all the tools and systems, and come up with these incredible investment concepts like silver rental, unheard of. Guys, this is history, and we love you for it, sir. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us tonight.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. There's some good CEOs out there, Gerald, so I can't take, all the credit. The good news is we're partnered with most of them, so that's a good thing.
There you go. Absolutely. No question. Well, Richard, listen, that concludes our presentation. You've had the CEO and founder of MWR on with us tonight. Any closing remarks for your guest, sir?
Yes, sir. First of all, Mr. House, always an honor, sir. Always an honor.
My pleasure,
Mr. Parker, Mr. Rodriguez, and please, Mr. Rodriguez, please give your wife my compliments on the beautiful graphic work that she does. I just need to let that know she does wonderful work. For all my guests, basically, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me. Also, feel free to reach out to anyone that on the team that can help you get your business up and running. Also, I just want to just read something real quick, and then I'm going to let it go because I love eagles because I go to Alaska all the time. I get a chance to see them, and y'all don't know about eagles, but eagles are highly praised. And the last thing I want to read to you before we leave is that eagles. Sorry, I won't be able to read it. It went away. But eagles have a keen instinct to not give up.
Yes.
They have a keen interest to spot. There may be 4 miles up in the air. They keen interest and decide on what they need if it's a mouse or a rabbit. So what I'm saying is that let's just get our thoughts together. Let's just go ahead and keen in on what we want to do, and we can make this happen. We can all see everybody from the top. I just want to thank my guests. I want to thank the team that put this together. And I want to just say, hey, this is a beautiful family, and I'm gracious and happy to be a part of it.
Well, we
Mr.
thank you,
Parker.
Richard, and it was glad to just share this platform with you. It's an honor, and thank you for inviting me to present for you. Guys, it's only 8:48. 8:48. We've got till midnight tonight, and that time will be extended even for Fernando, who's on the West Coast, to take advantage of the $100. I mean, seriously, take the difference of the money and buy your first ounce of silver. Get in the game. Don't miss out on this. This is a chance of a lifetime. I'm convinced. No doubt about it. I planted my flag with MWR. There have been many others, hundreds of thousands of people across the country who've made the same decision. We all can't get, not all of us are wrong. We all can't be wrong. Richard, once again, thank you, sir. This is it. Guys, go get it. Get back with the person that invited you. Get your questions answered. Get plugged in. The clock strikes 12 in a few hours, so let's take full advantage of it. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Good night. Hey, listen, next Sunday, Mr. James Mays, Mr. Reginald Turner, Ronald Samuel, as well as Tyran Richardson. Guys, we're launching 4 people next Sunday night. So if you are interested in launching or even relaunching your business, get with your upline leadership. Let them know. We'll get the graphic work done. As Richard has said, Martha does an incredible job, and we'll be ready to get it done for you, whatever we need to do to help you move forward. We told you earlier that we're a team, we're family, and we're not going to quit until everybody wins. You hear Fernando Ramirez saying it all the time. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So God bless all of you. Thank you so much for being here.
Hello.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Question.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Everybody.
Fernando, hold on for me. Miss Adrian, go ahead.
Yes. If I'm relaunched and coming back in and want to take advantage of the medals before midnight at $149, that's just for the membership, right? Not the business side.
No, with the 149 tonight, you get the membership and the business.
Okay.
That's why tonight is so important.
Okay, so I want to do that, but I can't get into the back office because that's now gone. I may have to do another one.
Yes, ma'am. But who was your sponsor?
Eric Wilder.
Okay, you get back with Mr. Wilner. He may be on the line with us now. If not, I've got a direct line to him. I'm going to call him right now and have him reach out to you so he can get you plugged in tonight.
Okay, then. Thanks.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Good night.
Thank you, Andre.
Good
Angela,
night.
thank you.
Congratulations,
Good
Mr. Greer.
night.
Good night, everyone.
Amazing.
night.
Great job.
Amazing tonight.
Great job. Great job.
It's been wonderful.
Richard, I'm in your
Wow.
club.
Congratulations, Richard.
Thank you.
Great job,
Congratulations,
Richard.
Richard.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Coach
Mr.
T.
House.
Thank you, Mr.
Phenomenal.
House.
Let's
We love
go.
you, Mr. House.
Love you right back. Have a great night, guys.
Thank you,
Love
Mr.
you.
House.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Thank you,
Bye.
Mr. House.
Thank
you.
Because I'm the host, am I supposed to be the last person to go, or can I go now?
So you can't go now.
Hey, we gotta get on the phone right now.
I'm
everyone.
with you. It's all
Go.
good.
It's all good.